Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where I just realized Scipius has to be the capital of the province of Apulia. So let's go ahead and Scipius. Oh, I think that my hard drive had to spin up here. I usually restart the video when that happens. I'm gonna try not restarting the video, and I guess we'll see if that works fine, if like OBS caches it or something. But at any rate, we do need to make this into the capital, and if that did cut off the intro, then I do apologize. Now, we need to be at peace to relocate that capital, and that will happen pretty soon. So let's just go ahead and tick forward here, although I do want to bribe the governor of Raetia here. And that is this guy. He is at actually 0 loyalty. We'll bribe him. That only gains him 15 loyalty, so he's actually only at 7.75. A regional cognomen doesn't actually give him loyalty. You know what? Actually, apparently this is enough to not have a civil war. Sure. We'll accept it. And then we're going to go ahead and finish sieging this fort and take these couple of provincial capitals as well. And then once that is all done, then at that point, we will be able to attack over here. And of course, we did just get our CB up here, where we're going to need to fight Titania as well. I said attack up here, but we just need to change the capital. That's all that has to happen up there. So hopefully we'll get this siege done fairly quickly. That's our current goal. We are currently losing some AE. We're currently the aggressors in a war. Oh yeah, we are. That's absolutely true. I'm thinking here. 10 loyalty and we would gain 2,400 gold? Or 3 stability and 20 loyalty. The stability would be very good. But I think we're just going to take the cash. We can invest that. That'll be fine. Absolutely no problems on that front. And we can colonize this over here finally. That's great. Get that squared away. And we are going to finish up this siege just as quick as we can. It needs to happen fairly quickly here. I do want to also attack Titania again. We did just get martial advances as well. Now, is there anything in here that we really, really want? I mean, heavy infantry discipline is real good. That said, I think we want to go for anything that gives us supply limit. Absolutely. That is just magnificent to get supply limit. Excellent. So we're going to finish up this siege momentarily-ish. We'll see how many siege ticks it takes. It'll be a few, for sure. And that'll be slightly irritating, to be sure. And then this up here hasn't rebelled yet. Yeah, that'll still be a while before that happens. Okay, we absolutely don't want to lose stability right now. That would be literally the worst. We'll take some approval loss. Thank you very much. And we will see how that ends up going. This really should finish up either this tick or next. In theory. We'll see if it actually does. There we go. That's more like it. So we're going to come over here, grab this location. Then we're going to come up here, and then we're going to have to come down here. But that's fine. We can just grab that. And this war is basically done. We just need to grab a couple of these provincial capitals. There we go. Grab this one up here, and then come down to Tibira. And that'll be fine. That'll get that all squared away. Which will, of course, be perfect. We are working on colonizing some of these areas. I'd love to colonize this one. Of course, we do need to finish building this road. And I'm wondering if we should just hire these mercs to do it. We've got lots of cash. You know what? Let's do it. Let's put them on road build. And we'll just be like, there you go, mercs. Just build a road. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, we need to come down to Tibira. And I am thinking that we may ultimately want to connect in a road like over here or over here, just because I am seeing that the fastest route to go from here to here, is in fact to go over non-roaded territories. So that is something that we should do after this war is done. We are losing AE, which is good, and we're going to continue to lose AE, which is also very, very good. We'll cap this, and then that'll auto-cap all of these regions, and then we'll put an end to this aggressive war. This will get us some additional aggressive expansion. These guys are currently rebelling against us. And that is okay. I think we'll hire these mercs, and we'll just move them on up to begin sieging. Excellent. I don't actually care about replacing the stockpile because we did just get a large amount of cash. These guys, once they finish building this road, we'll get rid of them so that we'll be positive again. And are these guys mercs? Yes, these guys are mercs. So we'll go ahead and get rid of these guys. They're no longer necessary. And we will take all of their territory here. This will be worth 14 points of aggressive expansion. It's a fair number, to be sure. And we're going to lose half a point of that. Wonderful. Okay. I was actually thinking about having these guys build this road, but I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm actually going to bring the Saba of Africa over, and we're going to have them build the road, like, from here to here, I think. They'll get there eventually. Okay, so in the meantime, of course, we'll need to deal with this, and we're not at peace right now, so we can't actually make this be the provincial capital, unfortunately. Awkward timing of this rebellion is, of course, awkward. These guys are going to finish up their road construction right about now, and we'll get rid of them. There we go. We no longer need them. It is very expensive to employ mercs to build roads, so it's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. These guys are just going to come up here and start sieging, but they have... Let's see, that's a port, actually. So we can have them siege this fort first. That'll be okay. Excellent. I suppose we could hire these mercs as well. You know what? Let's do it. I want to get this done sooner rather than later. We're going to have to bring them and turn them right on around like this. But I want to get this siege done, and I want to get this rebellion over soon, because we need to make this the capital, and I believe we need to have a certain level of loyalty for that, which we are currently losing loyalty. So we definitely need to make sure that that is happening. Now, we're not going to attack Titania until after this war is over, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. So we'll just get started on these sieges, and those will finish up soon enough. And these guys are rebelling as well. Of course they are. Okay. We'll hire additional mercenaries and begin another siege. How much longer until the next one? 29 months? Okay, that's not too bad. We do need to get out of war, though. There's no doubt about that one. We have to get out of war in order to complete some of these missions. But it'll happen eventually. We'll get this all under control. No concerns. These guys are making their way over very slowly. Actually, it's these guys that are making their way over very slowly. I mean, they're making their way over at a reasonable clip because we have roads, right? So they're moving quasi-quickly. We're at about 7% over here. We actually already capped this. Fascinating. Did that not have a fort? I thought that had a fort. I guess not. Okay. Well, it won't auto-cap back, but these guys will probably go cap it. No, I don't want peace. Get out of here. Okay, we'll just siege that down. No worries. We do need an omen, and we absolutely go for economy since we're currently negative due to all these mercs. And of course, it's fine. I don't actually care. We'll get these sieges done soon over here. In fact, that is this one. That is great. We're going to come up over here. And then we'll send these guys back once their siege finishes. And it looks like... yeah, they've done that over here. These guys will go ahead and disband. Excellent. I only hired them to get this siege done quickly. Fantastic. No, I don't want peace. Get out of here. Wonderful. So we'll get this capped. And we'll get these auto caps done. There's one auto cap and this last auto cap. I'm also going to get rid of these mercs. We no longer need them. We're just waiting for this auto cap to finish, and then this rebellion will be over. There we go. We'll go ahead and take all their territory and lose half a point of AE. Fantastic. Now, as far as this up here goes, these guys have rebelled as well. Okay, that's annoying, to be sure. Illyria lacks a governor, and we can put in a Gizgo or a Bodina, and neither of those are qualified, so we'll put in this guy instead. Okay. So we'll finish up this siege, and then we'll come over and attack these guys. They're in the same War of Independence, I believe. We'll lose the political influence. That will be fine. They were thinking about attacking us there, but they decided against it. And ultimately, that is in their best interest. They should not attack us. Not going to go well at all for them. This siege will finish up shortly. And once it does, then we can go after the city over here. The city does have a fortress, so it'll take a little while to siege it down, unfortunately. Okay, 57%. We gotta get out of this. I mean, it's not tremendously important, right? But we want to get out of it to be able to set this to the capital to finish up our mission. So that would be good, but as of right now, it's not too much of an option. Because yeah, I definitely want to produce horses over there. That would be interesting. What do we produce right now? We currently produce wine. Yeah, it would be better to produce horses. That is definitely for sure. One of these days, this siege will finish up, and we'll see which day it is. Is it this day? Nope, it is not. They can stop suing for peace. They're not going to get it. We're having such bad luck on this siege roll. Is it going to be this time? There we go. Okay, in we go. We need to take down this location as well. And we'll see what they decide to do about this. We're going to auto-cap most of that. If they leave this territory, we'll auto-cap that too. The Bodina veterans have disbanded. They're just leaving it. Okay. We'll auto-cap it. Sounds good. Pretty happy about that one. And these guys, they can now go on to road build. And I want them to build the road down over like this, just to connect in. And then once they're done there, we'll take them off of road build and send them back up over here. Fantastic. So at minus 14% on that siege. It's going to take some time, to be sure. Okay, we have a new ruler, and that is completely okay. 15 months on Tuscia. Actually, they're not going to. Fine. Actually, these guys over here, I need to switch them over because they rebelled to religious conversion. There we go. Wonderful. So we'll start getting some of these disloyal provinces under control. We expanded very quickly, so this is not a surprise that we're having some of these issues. Not a surprise at all. We can't currently take this, can we? No, we have to occupy it. Oh, we lost a siege. Sure. That's the barbarians, and I mean, they're annoying. There's no doubt about that, but it's fine. We do need a martial researcher, and we put in whoever is most qualified for our researchers for sure, because I want to get that research speed increase. Thank you very much. Oh, we finally won that siege. We actually won that at 7%, so that was pretty lucky, all things considered. And we'll lose a point of aggressive expansion, and I'm just interested in checking... Okay, this is all one province, and they do indeed need to be on religious conversion, and so they shall. We'll disband these mercs. They are no longer necessary. And there we go. We are now at peace, and before anyone else rebels, let's make this be the capital of the province of Apulia, which should allow us to finish Granary of Magna Graecia. There we go. And then we need the province over here to start importing horses. And the question is, yeah, we can do that. Fantastic. And that will allow us to complete the breeding program, just like that. So the port territory's in Brutium, huh? Where is this? That is this region? And this region is actually loyal enough to do this. So we need fortified in each of these port cities. Okay, so we just build a fortress here. There's already one there. We build a fortress here, a fortress here, and a fortress here. Fantastic. So that will get that finished once they finish building up. And of course, unfortunately, Lilibaya over here, it's tough. Their loyalty is not great. But it'll also be a while before they rebel. So that is not ideal, to be sure. Those barbarians are still rampaging over here. Very rude. Very, very rude. I guess we'll hire these mercs and see about going and killing them. There we go. Something along the lines of that. We'll take these guys off of road build. What are they currently doing? Not sure why they're here. But okay, whatever. They're off of road build, and we're going to bring them back up over towards Iberia. Oh, the leader's disloyal. That's what they're doing. Right. We're going to bribe him, and then we're going to bring him back. We don't want him to be disloyal. That is for sure. And yeah, we'll strip holdings away. That's fine. And Eshbal Barca, the governor of Bayetica, is the primary issue here. We'll go ahead and bribe him, and no more brewing civil war. Fantastic. Now, I do want to think about attacking Titania. We will, of course, take our Punic traditions here. Light cavalry, I'm not too interested in. Unlocks the Italic culture group. Okay, we'll be able to get that eventually, but right now is not the time for it. I think we'll go for the open sea combat bonus. There we go. And I want to attack Titania. We do have a war goal on them. They have no allies. And so, in we go, and we'll send these guys up to attack their second fort. Excellent. Of course, we will deal with these barbs very shortly. That is what these mercs are for. We are currently losing some stability. We probably need to do some pig stabbing. But that's mostly due to our AE. Our loss here is mostly... Actually, all of our loss is currently aggressive expansion. We'll go ahead and disband these mercs. Wonderful. These guys are currently over here. I'm actually going to send this force to come fight them if I can. They're going to have to go all the way around, but that's okay. I actually am fine with that. We'll allow it. We have a bad research ratio. That will eventually fix itself. It's just that our citizens are kind of out of whack right now, and that's not a surprise. We can invest in, like, libraries and stuff in our cities. It wouldn't be the worst idea. But for now, this'll do. I'm not too concerned about it, given our current situation. Realistically. Maybe once we start fighting Egypt, but fighting these little guys, I don't mind. We won the siege. We're going to keep pursuing these guys. And I guess these guys are going to siege over here. That was a very quick siege. I don't have a problem with that. It was just very quick. Sounds good to me. Ooh, we didn't quite catch them. We didn't quite catch these guys. They left and we arrived on the same day. Sad. They're a little bit faster than we are. But that's okay. That is completely fine. Maybe we can utilize these roads to catch up with them once we cross this river. I mean, we're pretty far behind now. There's no doubt about that one. Is forced march a thing in Imperator? I don't think it is. Yeah, they're actually just heading up here, and I'm completely fine with following them. We've already won this siege. Actually, we don't even need to fight them. I'm just going to send these guys back over this way. And then these guys can chill somewhere around... Actually, they can come up over this way. This'll be fine. And we should probably have these armies follow up over this way as well. Yeah, they'll take attrition in these locations, but we're going to be going to war quite soon up there. So that's definitely something we should consider. This auto cap will begin immediately here. There we go. And we'll just let the auto cap go to completion and then take their territory. We don't even need to fight them. Fantastic. And we will take their territory. That will get us 3 aggressive expansion. We'll be able to lose half a point of that, which is great. There we go. And that is Titania under our control at long last. Fantastic. We're going to continue targeting large swaths of the Iberian Peninsula here. I do want to do some pig stabbing. I think that is absolutely necessary. 41.5, we can't do a second pig stab. This does give us time to drop our AE a little bit. That is for sure. A grand mass wedding, huh? Roman culture happiness of 10%. Actually, yeah, let's do that. That would be useful for us. Wonderful. So when we declare on these guys, who all are we going to be fighting? These guys are leading a independence war against us. We'll deal with that in a moment. Yeah, all of those little guys. That's fine. I don't mind this. Do we have any mercs up in this area? We can hire these guys. And they're going to head up over this way. Perfect. We do require a new... This guy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. And, this guy's most qualified. We would prefer a Gizgo or Bodina, but none of them are qualified, so we'll put in this guy. Perfect. Now, as far as this war goes, we probably want to declare this sometime soon. Like, our aggressive expansion is going to continue to be an issue, right? These guys are leading a war of independence as well. That's rude. That's very rude. We'll hire these guys. And they will come on over to deal with this. There we go. No problem, just a single siege. Shouldn't be a big deal. That is a way to lose some aggressive expansion, though, that's for sure. And I am very, very interested in attacking these guys quite soon. In fact, I kind of want to do it now. And so I shall. This may be a bad idea. We'll see. We'll go up over here like this, and then these guys will come in over here. There we go. Something along those lines. So we're going to be fighting all of these guys, but that's completely okay. We don't mind. Excellent. That's a stack wipe. They were thinking about coming in on us there. They've opted against it. They have a fair number of troops because they have hired mercs, and that's okay. Those mercs were actually previously up. Okay. We have managed to take these guys. Actually, they took us. We didn't have the morale regen yet. They only have 326 troops left, so we'll come back to that. No big deal. And these guys, I would love to intercept their mercs, and that is indeed exactly what we'll do. Do we actually catch them here? I'm not sure we do. They're already movement locked. It keeps flickering. Yeah, we absolutely don't. Okay. We'll catch them over here, though, and they let us catch them. So that's great. There we go. We will do a lot of damage to their mercs. Like, a whole lot of damage to their mercs. And we are going to come up over this way. Unfortunately, there are some locations here that are in other wars that I'm not a big fan of. Hopefully those wars will get ironed out soon enough. That said, we're actually at war with their revolt. So I'm wondering if we can maybe cap this back. We might be able to. That would be fantastic if we could. That's another stack wipe. Great. And these guys have finished retreating, and we're going to bring them back in over this way. We won this siege, and that's good. We're going to move up and begin working on this siege. Excellent. There we go. So this will get under control soon enough, and this rebellion will be under control soon enough as well. That is completely fine, and this rebellion should be done quite soon. I do believe this has a fortress up here, so we'll have to siege that as well. Yeah, that is the case. So there's another war of independence against us. Which one is that? That's actually not a thing. Okay, it looks like this is actually done then. And where are these guys that just rebelled? Down there? You know what? I'm just going to take these mercs straight on down, and we'll deal with them. Okay. Fantastic. We want to siege over here, and we're going to move over this way. We are going to get some fighting done, and that's great. Time will see the division healed, I'm sure. But we could spend the cash. I would really prefer not to right now. I would really prefer not to. So let's go ahead and fight these guys. I believe we're going to have them... Oh, they're still retreating. Okay. I was hoping that that would be essentially a merc stack wipe. It wasn't, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and sue for peace on these guys. We will take that back, and we will lose a point of aggressive, or half a point of aggressive expansion. We'll put in a governor up here. We would prefer a Gizgo or a Bodina, and this guy would do the trick. Fantastic. And we will go ahead and bribe him because he's still disloyal, or already disloyal. And we're going to set him onto religious conversion. Fantastic. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue this war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.